Good evening. Welcome to a special edition of Cat Space. I am Cat. This is Buckets. With us in order is Luna and Leon. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, Australia. So tonight we have a fun episode for you. It is Australians trying Aussie snacks because we're Aussies. So we all went shopping, got our favorite snacks. Some we have never tried before and some that are very, very familiar. So let's begin with Luna. What have you got?
All right, guys. I've created a system tonight to be able to pick between my snacks here. Right, let's see if it'll get in focus. Come on now. There we go. All right.
Aussie Snacks Lucky Dip.
Most
Here
creative
you go.
thing.
Luna, we can't see half the stuff you're showing because it disappears.
We're gonna pick one by one, guys. One by one. Lucky dip. Lucky in the scoop number one. Who's gonna get this scoop? So many scoops, things in the scoop, and here we go. We're trying.
Oh, 12.
Well,
Well,
it's
Well,
one.
I like 12, but 12 to me is just a version of flake.
Which is what
yeah,
you're
fair
going to
enough. Now, I did all my research on the things that I got, and according to Google,
Ooh.
they're all made in Australia, so I'm relying on Google here. I don't know how true that is, but Google's where I got my information from.
First, I'm trying to play the camera.
Here we go. All right, so that's what it looks like. Chocolate log.
Sounds almost offensive.
You know what? I like it better than a flake because it's not as crumbly, but it still has that texture on the inside.
It's on the outer layer. It's the outer layer makes it different. The outer layer is just solid, but on the inside it's like a flake.
I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like rippled on the inside. But all right, I'm gonna give this like a solid 8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10.
Not bad.
For a 12.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
really
Do
like
I
it.
taste the 12 as well or something different?
Let Leon go next.
All right. Go on.
All right, because I'm going a bit old school, because I know you guys got some old school stuff, so I'm going to put some old school stuff from when I used to have as a kid, so I might as well just bring it in for you right now. The old Le Snack. There you go. The old Le Snack from it's Australian, so listen out. I haven't actually had the Le Snack in God knows how long, but anyway.
Let me set the scene. It's play lunch. You've got 30 minutes to run outside, have a snack, and go to the bathroom, kick the ball around.
Yeah.
You reach into your bag, you pull out a snack. It's the best day ever.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Yes. But anyway, as you could see, they used to be rectangular, but now these little snacks are circular for whatever reason. But this is a cheddar and cheese. I'll just bring out the box right here. So there you go. Cheddar and cheese box, Uncle Toby.
Just like to point something out that it is deceptively not French. Okay. I know it says Le Snack, but it is Australian, not French. So
it's like Homer going, "Le Grill, what the hell is that?" So, oh, yep. Smooth. It's smooth, creamy cheese, which is pretty cool. And I've got some more.
That was like something out of a movie just then.
It's a bit hard.
Chew faster. We need rating. Thank you.
Sorry. It's a bit hard, a bit heavy, but the cheese is nice and smooth. Yeah, I'd probably give this one about an 8 or a 9. Mainly because it's round, it's not too big.
But
And it can fit in your gob.
So isn't cheese supposed to be silky and creamy and delicious? Not hard.
You can see it at an angle. It looks rather smooth and creamy to me.
Oh, so they've kept it in the fridge for a long time.
Yeah, all right. So who's coming up next? It sounds. I haven't had.
Preserved
I haven't had a
cheese.
snack in ages.
What are you gonna?
Well, I noticed, Kat, that you have some twisties, some donut thing twisties.
Let's show them to them.
Ooh, drum roll.
I don't know what this is like, so
It's pink. It's beautiful.
For real. I want to try them for so long, and I just haven't bought them yet. I just didn't.
So
I don't
these
know why.
are cinnamon donuts.
Now this could go
Can you
either
open
way,
them?
so I'm
To
not
the
sure.
audience.
They taste like cinnamon donuts. That's what they're advertised.
Now, I've tried the raspberry ones, and let me tell you, the raspberry ones taste like raspberry.
Oh, you guys are missing out on the smell.
You can really taste, you can really smell. I should.
Oh, wow, yeah. I
Look
can
at the
smell that through
sugar
your phone, through the
on that
camera.
cinnamon. Can you see? Hey,
I'm running out
subscribe.
and buying them immediately.
Before we go ahead, I'd like to welcome the new subscriber to our channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Guys, you're going to hit that subscribe button and that bell. So this is to subscribe.
Ding.
Looks like. Do you want to do the honors of trying the first one?
It did look like a cinnamon donut.
Why don't you both try it at the same time? Each of
Yeah.
you get a piece and then try it at the same time. And then at the same time, say what you rated out loud, okay?
Like,
Wait, Kat, try it. Phil, you didn't wait.
oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good.
It's like sex, but I'm having
All
it.
right.
You know what? It is actually like a twisty and cinnamon, so it's not overpowering.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
and
Oh my god.
it is real. I'm gonna have another one.
All right, guys. I was going to say, on the count of 3 out loud, rate it, but she jumped the beat. Go on, Phil, what do you rate it?
Out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give this a 10. This is so worth it. I
10s
mean,
all around.
it actually makes me want to go get cinnamon donuts.
Oh, yeah.
To be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
But
Ooh,
they've really hit the nail on this one, and it's really nice.
definitely
Hey,
going to buy it.
This, hey, Twisties and Dunkin' Donuts may not be sponsors, but this is delicious. Hey, Krispy Kreme, we want some.
They're not Krispy Kreme. These are donut.
No,
King.
I know. But
No,
I'm
she's saying Krispy Kreme flavor.
hey, yeah, but hey, Donut King, hey, Krispy Kreme, make one in this. Make one in this. We'd love to try
Yeah,
it.
steal their recipe. Steal the Donut King.
Honestly,
recipe.
Donut King should sell those twisties at their store. They'll probably make more sales too.
There you go. That's a good idea. Shark Tank.
Hire me for marketing. Yes.
Please.
All right, lucky dip number 2. Who's this one for? This is for Sonia. Okay, this one going out to Sonia. And here we go. Ooh,
Tim
Tim
Tam.
Tams. Now we all know Tim Tams, the classic Aussie snack. They've been around for about 3,000 years. No, I'm joking, but they were created at the dawn of time. Here we go. But yeah, Tim Tams Aussie. So here we go. Now I got the Murray River salted caramel flavor.
Salted caramel.
Murray River salted caramel.
Ah.
Murray River salted caramel. Here we
I
go.
don't know what the Murray River smells like, but
Oh, that. There's something about Tim Tams that feels expensive.
just
Maybe
the
because
name
they're freaking
itself.
like $6, but at the same time,
Okay. These are so addictive.
that is so good. You can taste the salt right at the end. It's really chocolatey start. I can't really taste the caramel too much, but it's got like a sugary taste to it. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
There you
Really?
go.
Really high
I would suggest
score.
trying this flavor. I've tried a lot of flavors. I would suggest trying this flavor. It's actually pretty good.
Okay, what do you have next, Leon?
All right, I'm gonna go with a classic. Obviously, like Luna said, this one's been around since the dawn of time as well. It's been around since Earth was made, anyway. So that's a key.
It's a Mars bar.
It's not
Fantastic.
just a Mars bar. This
Now-
is
now
I've
Mars-
actually gone.
Now Mars bar is a UK based chocolate.
But this one's Australian, so and it's also and this is also a new flavor which I have never had before, so I've got absolutely no idea which way this is going to go. Right? This
There
is,
actually might be flavors exclusive to Australia. That's
look what
definitely
the-
exclusive to Australia.
but
yeah.
look what this one is, loaded Lamington flavor. So
It's definitely Australian. Not
Yeah.
New Zealand.
yeah, not New Zealand at all.
You know how companies can sometimes like make flavors exclusive to countries. I reckon that's what they did there, like appealing to the Aussie market even more. Because I would 100% buy that.
I could tell you what, I'm already smelling the jam kind of, as you would smell out of a Lamington. So,
Yeah, no.
I could actually smell it. It actually does smell like a real freaking Lamington already.
Which is like a Lamington on the inside. It's not like a Lamington.
Yeah, it's called. Yeah, that's what's called loaded Lamington flavor. So I can already smell the Lamington, like, the coconut, you know what I mean? The coconut, the chocolate, on the inside, it already smells like a fair dinkum freaking Lamington. So I'm really, really surprised at that. So let's take a bite and hope to gosh that I'm still alive in the morning. Either that or I'm not diabetic in the morning.
Become violently Australian tomorrow.
I'll tell you what. It fair dinkum tastes like a Lamington. It feels like I'm tasting like the whole bunch of, like the.
What's the inside look like? Bring it a bit closer.
I'll try.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look, Lamington, all right.
There's like a marshmallowy texture, I guess.
It does taste like the coconut that you would have on top of a Lamington. I'm really, really surprised at that. And it's also got the caramel cream as you would already have on the top of Mars bar, which is really, really cool. Just to keep a default kind of flavor. So to me, it looks kind of either like a Lamington or it looks like a, what's that one? Milky Way. But it's a really expensive Milky Way. But this actually cost me $1. This cost me $1.10 over at Dark Hole. So, but yeah, definitely smells like a Lamington. It tastes like a Mars. It looks like a Mars bar. It tastes like a Lamington. That's a 10 for me because that's absolutely beautiful. Might buy another one a bit later on. Go down to the Coles where I got it from and buy another one. Tell them thanks. While it's on special, I'll buy it. It's $1.10 at the moment. They're usually $2 something. But yeah, that's a 10 from me. Lamington loaded flavored Mars bar.
What are you trying next?
I have a question. Is it a bit like Bounty?
No.
No. So it's 100%.
The Bounty is just full on kind of coconutty, but it's got the caramel on the inside like a Mars bar, see?
Okay, right. So they've actually made an original product, basically.
What do you try next?
Let's see. I can't go past a picnic, despite how ugly it is and how tempting it is to put it in a swimming pool.
Have a break, have a picnic. What was that slogan they used to have?
That was to have a Kit Kat, wasn't it?
Kit Kat.
Oh, maybe. So picnic used to have a slogan too, though. I remember.
Have a break, have a picnic.
Hire me picnic. No. You know what? Picnic is a similar version to Lion Bar, but Lion Bar's 100% better.
You know what?
I appreciate the texture of a picnic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Same.
I love the texture and I love the nuts in it, and you can make as many jokes about that as you want, but I bloody love it. And it's fantastic, and I don't care how ugly it is. Ugly people can be special too.
Did he just shame a chocolate bar for its image?
Wow, Phil's body shaming.
This is 2023 buckets, all right.
That's racist, dude. Oh wait, yeah.
Not racist. It's
body shaming.
It's body imaging, Seamus.
Seamus.
Body Seamus.
I am gonna try.
Wait. I'll give this one a 10 for sure.
I'm gonna munch on a caramello koala.
Remember the old ads? They call me
Caramello.
This is definitely
Growing up in the 90s, that was iconic.
Oh yes.
So this one's Australian, as we like to call it. Fair dinkum.
Australian.
If I can open it. Do you want to go halves with me?
Yeah, I'll go halves. Or I'll open the other one.
Yeah, open the other one.
Oh, you should have gone halves with your picnic.
Can I tell you a story about caramello koala? Is that we ate these when we were kids. And
I scoffed these at once, by the way.
My brother, what he did was he actually wrote to Cadbury to set up a charity to save the koalas, and he actually legit put the caramello koala packets in the envelope and sent it to them, and within 2 weeks they actually did have a save the koalas and save the kangaroos. So they do listen if you do write to them. Anyway,
kind of reminds you of the Marge Simpson Chad Sexington thing with the
oh my god,
sham. I forget they did
20 out of 10.
20 out of 10. You can't give a 10 out of 10.
You know what? I'm going to agree with the 20 out of 10 because a caramello koala is a classic Aussie snack.
A cult classic as
It's
well.
it,
Yeah.
it is a classic. Like if you never try one of them and you're in Australia, what the heck are you doing?
The caramel on the chocolate when you break it stretches like a cheese string, so it's so good. And once you bite it, it melts in your mouth straight away. Like you don't have to bite it to chew it. It just melts. All the chocolate and the caramel melt together, and it just goes down. It's so beautiful. It's so silky, so luxurious, so Aussie. For this, 20 out of 10.
You know what?
Melts in your mouth, not in your pants.
Having tasted the other ones, okay, as much as I do love caramello koalas, and it is one of my favorites, I'd probably give it maybe 9.5 out of 10. So purely because when it's having to match over the other ones, it's still delicious. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It is part of my childhood, but compared to the other snacks that I've tried, I have to give this 9.5 out of 10 because
is that possibly because it has less ingredients?
Yeah.
It doesn't have like the nuts. It doesn't have the texture. It doesn't have. It's just like two, caramel and chocolate.
That's correct. It doesn't have those two. They're still delicious. Don't get me wrong. It's still a high mark for me, but I can't give this 10 out of 10 purely because it's not nearly as complex as the others. So, but it's delicious and I recommend it to everyone.
You had it here first. All right, next up.
Round 3.
I wonder what this could be. This one goes out to Michael. Did I disappear? Here we go. Yeah. Twisties original.
Yeah.
Now, fun fact about me, my mum loved these things. Let's give them a try. They are a corn and rice-based cereal snack.
Cereal?
Obviously fried. Yep.
Cool.
Cereals, corn, rice, canola oil, whey powder, milk, melon, dextrin, cheese powder, salt, and blah, 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 blah. And these are the original flavor. And their slogan is, life's pretty straight without twisties. Oh, never even read that once in my life until this day. That's the first time I ever read that. I saw Here we go. All right.
That's so we've all seen a classic twisty. They
look like a little cheesy doodle.
Almost looks like a minion.
Oh, so good, isn't it? So salty, but so good.
You can really taste the puff in it. Do you know what I mean? The cereal underneath the flavoring, but the flavoring's all right. I don't particularly like cheese all that much. Just plain cheese like that. But I do like that. I do appreciate that little salty tinge on the end.
Tang.
Tang, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I can see a cheese lover, like just a straight cheese, no other things with it, giving this a good 7.5, 8 out of 10. However, two things play into factor for me. I can feel that texture of the cereal on the underneath of it, and I don't particularly like just straight cheese flavor. So I'm going to give this a 4 out of 10.
Oh,
I don't recommend. I don't recommend it. I personally don't recommend it. I'm so sorry. I would never suggest someone to buy this.
Just die right now.
For me,
oh my gosh.
For me, even though it's really salty, it's so addictive because your fingers tend to go orange like the Cheezels, and you just lick your fingers with it. It's so addictive, so good. And when you start,
I will say that their flavoring is really good.
Hey,
it's the flavoring's really well coded. It's strong. It's just not for me. I'm sorry.
I think you might feel different about the different kind of flavors that they've got apart from just the OG Twisties.
See, I'm keen to try that Donut King one. However, if the boss of Twisties is watching me right now, please don't come and find me tonight. I'm sorry. Your chips are good.
What are you trying next?
Okay, so switching things up because I usually do switch things up a little bit. I'm going for something which I've actually never had before, so this is a little bit different than what I would normally have. Apart from that, I've never had it before. This is called veggie chips. Now, this is like for
I've had them.
vegan flavored, so
Yeah.
and it's just salt and vinegar. So
Honestly, I'm not even the one having them right now, but I 100% would recommend them to anyone who like is a health person and wants some sort of chips.
I've seen them before and I've wanted to taste them actually.
So, according to this, its slogan is "Snack on the light side." Okay, fair dinkum. I'm like 120 kilos. I could do with some light food. It's been around since 1990, made in Australia, so that qualifies it.
They used to have a really good sweet and sour flavor, but they stopped making it. That was my favorite one.
Or sweet and sour chili.
No, not sweet and sour chili. It was just called sweet and sour.
Okay, so I could definitely smell it. Could definitely smell the salt of it. I can't really smell the vinegar, at least not that I can see. It actually kind of looks like a prawn chip. It looks like a mini prawn chip. So this is what it looks like on the inside. See, it does look like one of those prawn chips you get from a Chinese restaurant. See,
Or did you say the other one?
I can imagine it does look like a. I can imagine it's going to taste like a
Right.
prawn
Wait,
chip.
is it prawn or pawn?
Is it a prawn cracker or a prawn cracker?
It's
Prawn
a round
crackers.
cracker.
A prawn cracker. Yeah, that's it. I call it a prawn chip.
It looks like a little. It looks like one of those little button things that you could push in and then it pops.
Yeah. Okay, so I've just had one of these, right? You can, when you eat it, you can taste the vinegar, but you really can't smell the vinegar in this particular pack of chips. But yeah, it definitely is kind of tasty. I really do enjoy it. I had one, I really enjoyed it. It kind of tastes like one of those prawn crackers that you get from a Chinese restaurant.
They're pretty addictive, to be honest.
Yeah, I actually quite like them. I do recommend them. So I'm just going to have another one. Hang on.
Rating out of 10 for the viewers, for our audience.
I'd probably give this one an 8 because what lets it down is the lack of vinegar that you can smell in the pack. Because it really, you open it up, you can't really smell any vinegar. But when you taste it, you can taste the vinegar, but you can't taste the salt, which is really interesting mix up here. So I'd probably go with an 8. And if you are a vegan, then I would definitely recommend these because it says here less than 100 calories per 20 kilos per 20 gram serve. It's right there. There you go.
But rating. What would you
I
rate
give it an 8. I give it an 8. But
You
like
gave
I
it-
said, the one thing it lets it down is the lack of smell of vinegar, and when you taste it, it's the lack of salt. It's really, really interesting.
So what do we try next?
Let's see. We could try.
What about the Tim Tams?
Yeah, let's try the Tim Tams. Why not? Because we're Australians and this is part of our
No,
culture.
It's upside
Yeah.
down.
sorry.
Because we're from the land down under.
Tim
Now,
Tams.
the funny thing is, I just had this flavor like maybe 2 weeks ago. I grabbed it and I was like, it's going to be amazing. But let's. I want to see. I'm really interested to hear what you guys are going to say.
This is the Tim
These
Tam.
guys are biased against Tim Tams. They absolutely love Tim Tams. So
Yeah,
this is
so
going to be like an instant 20 out of 10.
So this is a Tim Tam coconut
It
cream.
tastes terrible.
I really, really like the color of the packaging. I think it's very eye-catching, very
Navy
soothing, calming. It's a beautiful color.
Is that
So
like
these are-
navy blue?
No, it's like a light blue.
I like
Sky
it.
blue.
Sky blue.
That's what got me as well. The coloring of the packaging, and I saw the flavor, and I was like, "Ooh, this is really
Royal
good."
blue is the double-coated chocolate one.
Oof.
So, do you want to do the honors of smelling it, my darling?
Oh my god, that is amazing.
Oh, it smells like sunscreen. Oh, it smells like coconut sunscreen.
You're going to
Well done.
smudge it all over yourself and go out in the sun.
It feels like sunscreen. Feels like that's so good.
They
I'm
have
going to
me
go
at
out
sunscreen.
all over myself.
Start bringing out the Tim Tams, rub them up, put them on the face.
Roll up your sleeves. Just
You'll never need sunscreen again. Just bring the Tim Tams.
You know
Actually, we
what?
should probably do the Tim Tam Slam with this.
You know, this, if you smell it, oh my God, it smells divine. I've had this before. It's really, really delicious. I love it when it's a bit more melted. I just love chocolate when it melts, but this, when you smell it, it just hits you. It's so beautiful,
Eat
aromatic.
the whole thing. Eat the whole thing. No, you didn't do it.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
that's fantastic.
mm,
All right, all right. You
mm.
see, for me, it wasn't as much of a slay as what I thought. it was going to be. It's still Slay, but you know what I mean?
Oh,
I mean, look,
You
there's
guys just
lots-
must have a different like
But
taste
there's-
palette to like it a bit more. It is coconutty.
Look, to be honest, I do love Tim Tams, but Tim Tams, they all have different flavors. Like there's like 100 flavors now, where before there used to be just one.
Mm.
So it's great. It is really nice. I would recommend it to everyone because it is Tim
This-
Tams. But what do you give it?
a 20 out of 10.
All right. See,
I
different
don't think-
taste palettes. Different taste palettes.
I don't think I'd give it 20 out of 10, to be honest. I'd probably give it an 8.5 out of 10, purely because I do like Tim Tam, but this isn't my favorite Tim Tam. And although, see, to me, this is like Bounty. This tastes exactly like Bounty.
Mm.
Really nice flavor. But do I think it's better than the original? No.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the original.
I
think-
honestly, I agree. It was
As-
good.
As Luna said, different palettes for me. It was like bags. My
Yeah.
palette straight away. What are you trying next, Luna?
All right, here we go, guys. We got some things still in here. All right, here went. What do we got here?
Oh,
Cherry ripe.
At the dark flavor.
I
Oh,
pack
cherry
this on the
ripe.
dark flavor. So
Cherry
another
ripe.
fun fact: this was also my other mum. This is my mum's favorite chocolate as well. But I never liked it, but I got it in honor of her, and I'm going to try it on here for everyone. Maybe it'll change my mind since then. So that's what it looks like. Maybe it is a dark one. Maybe I possibly bought the dark.
I don't know. I think the dark one actually has a dark cover itself instead of the red one.
Okay.
Instead of a red cover. That's how you tell.
Luscious cherries and coconut in old gold rich dark chocolate is dark
Oh,
one.
gold. Ooh, okay.
Here we go. No, I'm sorry. It's a
Oh.
no. It's as like it's so sweet and gross. I don't know. I don't know how people like this. For me, it's a no. I'm literally gonna give that a 2. I'm gonna give that a 2 out of 10. That's how bad I think it is. I just don't vibe with that at all. No, too sweet.
My lowest score
Where's the
yet.
cherry? Where's the cherry? What's the cherry? What's the cherry flavor? All it tastes is sugar and
There's a lot of alcohol in it. Well,
Yeah.
alcohol. Please.
yeah, it
Put
tastes
it in a
like
blender.
it tastes a bit chemically to me. I can't quite. Guys, don't buy that. No one buy that anymore. They'll stop making it.
We're getting our Cadbury sponsorship.
Who's giving these people in business? What?
We sell them at work, and they sell like hotcakes at work. They're so popular.
I've seen it. I believe it.
I think the thing is here, the reason why Luna's not liking this one is because it's the old gold. The old gold is a really stronger flavor than
Yes.
the regular.
No, it tastes
cherry
like
ripe.
pretty much like a old cherry up to me too.
Okay, old cherry, right? Old cherry, oh, Old Spice or
Didn't
something.
like it before. Didn't like it now. I'm sorry, Mum. You can have all of it. I'll buy you 50 of them.
What are you trying next?
All right. Have you ever wondered how Bane got his voice? This is how.
He
Pringles,
he choked on a Pringle.
sour cream and onion. So if you ever wanted the chips, or if you
I
ever
like-
wanted,
Is Pringles Australian?
yes, they are.
Oh.
You're thinking of Lay's. They're a different kind. So, and the best thing about, you can definitely smell the sour cream and onion. And if you ever wanted to speak like Bane, this is how you do it. You just talk into a bag of Pringles. All right, so taste this thing. I always wanted to do that. Sorry, Brian. I
They're
got
American.
to terrorize the thing. All right. Ah. you can definitely taste the onion. It does say sour cream and onion flavor savory snack. You definitely want to savor this. Just take your time eating it because you can definitely taste the onion, at least that part of it. You can also taste the sour cream as well. So, and you can also get it in like the 65, what is it, the 53 grams, or you can get it in the full size one. But I wanted to get it in a smaller one because I figured I was going to be half full by the time I finished this. Well, not this pick, but this podcast because there's so many. But I'd probably give this one about a 9 out of 10. It's definitely one of those must-have. It's also, I'll get one that ain't broken. I can find one. You never know. You never know how many of these are going to be broken by the time you get it. So look how thin they are. That is how thin these things really are. So they're really, really thin, easy to eat, easy to enjoy. Yeah, give it. I'm going to give that a 9. I'm going to give it a 9.
Guys, what do you got? What snack you guys got coming up?
I got some chocolates here if you want as well.
I am trying to find. Okay, I heard this one tastes like crap, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Oh, dark chocolate.
So
Pass.
there's the dark chocolate of Old Gold. I don't know what this tastes like, so I'm going to try it anyway.
What was
the
5
thing that
minutes
was just
ago.
around? I heard this tastes like crap. Where did you hear that, Phil?
I
I don't know. There was just this lady from Melbourne that told me or advised me not to eat this.
I told
So-
you not to buy it, and you put that.
Well, it wasn't like
Should have predicted the future.
this thing.
No, go ahead, Kat. Have a little nibble. Look,
It's
dark
not bad.
chocolate. It's not that bad. It's not
No.
too
I'm not
bad.
gonna
It's
give-
just
But I would give it like a 4.5.
yeah.
Okay.
Required a required palate is needed. A special palate is needed. Required. Sorry.
Mature palate like mine to be able to handle something like this. If you don't, if you're a kid, you'd hate this. Okay, without a doubt.
I want to try.
Some adults. Many adults too.
I think I'm willing to give this 4.5 purely because I can taste the raisins in this, even though you can't technically taste them. So they've had some sort of raisinish type.
Is that a good flavoring there or bad? Is that a good thing for you or a bad thing?
The sweetener that makes it good. If they didn't have that,
Okay,
extra,
yeah. So the raisin adds value to the chocolate then.
it does. Otherwise, this would be the equivalent of cooking chocolate. Okay, so you can taste the raisin in it. So for that reason, I'll give it 4.5.
I'm gonna try a dairy milk caramel.
Oh, yum.
Dairy milk caramello.
Is that caramello flavor? It is caramel. It does say caramello. Huh.
Yep, so it's dairy milk caramello.
Yep.
That poor koala.
Thanks for confirming.
Not that that's saying it's different to a
Give
koala.
it a try.
Nothing like a koala.
Roadkill koala.
I don't smell anything.
Kat, what are we gonna rate it?
But you got to eat it first.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
10 out of 10.
yeah, 10 out of 10 for this. Yeah, I like it.
Good old Aussie.
Good amount of chocolate to caramel ratio.
You know what? The caramel and the dairy milk caramello is a different texture to the caramello koala.
You're right.
The caramello koala is much, much more sweeter, while the dairy milk caramello is a bit more
I find that
saltier.
it is saltier and also it's smoother as
Mm.
well. The caramel in this is much smoother. So there is a slight difference.
There's a bit of salt in it.
And there is a salt. You can taste the salt. It's not overpowering salt,
Yeah.
but it is recognizably nice.
That there has been a sprinkling of salt in that, while there's been the sugar in the caramel koala is much more stronger, and the sugar is noticeable. But the dairy milk caramel is it's much more saltier, and as Bucket said, it's so smooth, and it just has a different. It's almost like not
It's silkier.
You're not burnt, but it's almost like they've cooked it for a little bit longer to have that really smoky caramel.
It is quite nice.
Yeah, it's quite nice. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
What are you trying, Luna?
All right, here we go. Lucky dip. Whatever number we're on. Lucky dip number 47. This one goes out to Evan in the United States. No, I don't know. And we're going with
Oh, yeah.
good old lifesavers. Good old lifesavers.
Are they the fruit tingles? Didn't they
Now-
come full of fruit tingles?
No, fruit tingles and fruit tingles. They are fruit tingles. What the heck?
Oh, there you go. That's even better. We can barely see it. There we go. Now we can.
Or maybe half and half. Who knows?
Hey.
Unfortunately, no one buys them. I don't know
Let me have
why.
a look. Now, when I was a child, this is a fun fact. I always thought that these things were, for some reason, I thought that lifeguards ate them only.
Same here. I used to think that too. I'm like, why are they called lifesavers?
You want some of this to combat the chocolate?
I'll be right. I'm just drinking water.
I remember I was feeling particularly sad one night, and I looked down at it. Had these I was in my car crying, right? And I looked down at my console, and I had these, and I felt like God had reached out an arm to me because I read the word lifesaver. It was such a sweet moment. But
Yeah, it
hire
would
me,
be.
hire me, lifesaver. You can use my story as your slogan.
Memories.
All right, I'm gonna say one thing straight off the bat. They're bloody difficult to open. Whoever created the difficultness of this is just. It should have had a little tab that you can pull, and then it rips like a little straight line down, and then you just pull out one by one. But
That's a clever
whatever, hire
idea.
me. So it's like a hard chalky. You can hear that pink little button thing, but
Benjamin
Oh,
Button.
no.
Benjamin
Chalky.
Button right there.
very smooth. No ridges or
Chalky.
bumps. Or...
Nice nails, lady.
Yeah, he.
And we'll be back with us when she stops lagging. There you go.
I just feel like I'm eating the soda version of candy, the way it fizzles when you suck on it.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't get the point of them. Are they meant to be like a breath mint? Are they meant to be just like a little lolly thing? I can understand why people like them, but yeah, it's like fizzy. It's a good flavor, at the end of the day, it's not that bad. I personally like the chalk texture. So in saying that, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
Leon, what are you trying next?
Okay, here we go. Because Kat and Phil, you both know that I am completely insane. You guys both know that. So that being said, I put out the big one right now.
What is it?
Oh,
It's American.
Flaming hot Cheetos.
But the thing is, that's 100% American company. But
Let me
try
have
it.
a look on the inside. Let's see. It says registered trademark of PepsiCo, used in Australia and New Zealand under license. So.
Oh, okay, so it's basically licensed to.
No, it says Cheetos Australia on it. Find us on Facebook at Cheetos Australia. So there you go. It says Cheetos.
That's all right. You bought them in Australia. They're very.
Yeah, I bought them in Australia. Technicality, I win. All right, here we go. Now, Phil and Kat both know that I'm insane. Go on.
Would recommend them to anyone who likes spicy.
Yeah. Who likes a dare? You trying to say something, Phil?
Yeah, I like it, and you know what? Like,
9 of them.
There we go.
Let's see how spicy you like it. That's all I can say.
Eat 9 of them in a row.
Look at how strong that looks right there.
Like a
Side
chili.
would be on
It looks
fire.
like a chili.
Oh, I would be oh no. No, I could.
No, I can't eat this whole thing in a full, I don't think. Otherwise, I'm going to die.
They're surprisingly very good, but you have to like spicy to enjoy them. Don't eat more than one if you can't handle heat. I promise you, do not eat more than one. Only one.
I strongly advise Luna's words of wisdom there. Yep, go on.
Did Johnny Cash write a song based on this chip, like the Burning Ring of Fire?
Well, it depends on which side it comes out of.
Burn that burning ring of fire.
It depends on how badly you need to visit the toilet the next day. All right, here we go. I'm going to try this. This is
Only
going to be strong.
only eat these if you have an iron stomach, and I mean that in the nicest way. If you can't handle heat, do not try these.
Yes, you're right.
Same thing.
They're really not that spicy, but to someone who
Face is
doesn't enjoy spice.
Wait, his face is going red.
Oh, all right. Leon's not a spice person.
It's a milk
I could definitely taste it. I could definitely taste the heat on my tongue right now. How can you tell my face is turning red?
And I'm looking at you, dude. Your face is like
Well, in that case,
the heat's rushing up to your taste buds and it's causing a reaction.
well, in that case, I better go beetroot then, eh?
Hey, eat another one and see if you can handle it. Honestly,
Don't torture him.
Don't torture him.
I think this is one of Luna's fantasies right now. Torture Leon.
Fun. I'm going to tell you guys a story. Okay, last week I bought a bag of those. Okay, I love to eat them with like noodles and stuff like that. It gives it a crunch. I swear I had that bag in my room. I looked everywhere for it. It's not here anymore. I don't know what happened to it. I feel like I threw it out or I ate it in my sleep or something, but they are good. They're addictive.
Okay,
I have to take some water now because that was a little bit too starting to go. It was starting to really take over my entire body, so I had to take a bit of water right now. Yeah, for those people who want to do a dare or who can actually handle this kind of stuff, you do that kind of thing. I would definitely, if like Luna said, right, if you can't handle the hot stuff, I would avoid this like the plague. But I've actually had some of these stuff, and they're quite strong. And it looks like, and I can handle it. It's still strong. Probably give it like an 8.5. Probably give it an 8.5 because.
Hey, besides the spice, rate the flavor because the flavor of the actual chip is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. Was it chili or
flaming hot Cheeto? Flaming hot.
It's got onion. It's got onion powder, garlic powder,
pepper spray.
Yeah, I don't know.
Spray.
I don't know. I'll just take it. It's very, very strong.
A bit of fire from the sun. No.
Yeah, no artificial colors. Good. That's because you think the artificial colors are now on
the
my
lava
fingers.
from Mount Vesuvius itself.
How do you know about that? How do you know about that volcano? But yeah, you could tell the cheese. You can definitely tell the cheese and the hot spices on the end of it, which really does make your tonsils RIP. Because I'm gonna have another one.
Oh God! This is the way that the straw and the cat that broke the camel's back. Watch. It's always the second and third one that gets your mouth like you start sweating and stuff.
Leon, I need my treasure man, so you need to stay alive.
Can we please get a rating?
All right. I'll give you an 8.5 out of water.
All right, moving on, guys. What's your next snack?
We are trying my favorite Cadbury Crunchy.
Crunchy is, I'm going to say it right now, my favorite chocolate in the whole world. I will give it 1,000,000 out of 10 right now, not even in my own hands.
Oh my God, look at my head. It's now glowing in the light, see?
Smell that. Just smell it.
There we go. It's nice. I have to admit it's nice.
Try to eat something else, Leon, and it'll take away this thing of but don't eat that chip, obviously. Eat some chocolate or something. It neutralizes it.
Still got some chocolate from the Mars bar earlier.
Guys, what are we thinking about the crunchy?
20 out of 10.
We're all silent all of a sudden. Everyone's chewing.
20 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I love
20 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree. Anyone in the whole world right now, get out there and buy a crunchy. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not a violet crumble.
Oh my God, I love violet crumble actually, but the chocolate on it is different though. I'll admit it.
The honeycomb on this and the chocolate is just perfect.
Actually, do you know what I remember? Is that the old crunchies back in the 80s, they actually did look gold. Like they came in a gold wrapping. Unlike now where it's just yellow. So, I mean, not that changes the flavor, but I do remember you used to get this one big crunchy and it looked like a gold bar.
Yeah, they still have that.
What do you try next?
Me or Phil?
You.
All right, here we go. Lucky dip number last. This one goes out to Michael Jackson. Thank you for subscribing. The Milky Way boy,
Classic.
aka Kevin Rudd. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Oh. He's gonna blame Murdoch for that. You know that.
Hey, he looked like him, all right? Too bad.
The Milky.
I'm sure I
Yeah.
have a cartoon doppelganger out there somewhere that's funny. Now, all right, I'm just gonna say this straight up. That they've changed it's like a paper texture. Like, listen, look at this. Ready?
The wrapper, yeah, the wrapper's paper.
Rips like paper.
Yeah, we
So they
sell
used to
the,
have a plastic wrapper.
we
No,
sell the
basically.
version at work with the paper now as well.
That's
It
so
must
sad.
be, actually, I appreciate them for doing that because they're doing it to give back to the environment, and it says please recycle on their thing. Won't ruin your appetite, apparently. That's what their slogan is. Chocolate with Milky Way. But no, I appreciate that paper wrapping. They're evolving their company. So this is what it looks like. It looks like a little milky Xy thing.
Looks like the ABC logo.
This is a twin pack. Here we go.
I'll try to go find.
Hmm.
That was
Classic Aussie chocolate. But I feel like it's very juvenile. The fudgy texture on the inside is like something that a kid would enjoy.
Sponge.
It's like chocolate fudge, something you get at a restaurant for a kid. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong, it's chocolatey. But the texture of it's juvenile in a way to me. The chocolate like breaks pretty easily too. Like, I'm just squishing it. It's look at that. Oh. I'm gonna give this, a kid would give this a 10 out of 10. I'm personally going to give it a 6 out of 10.
why are you giving it a 6 out of 10?
Purely because the texture. It's just like chocolate mousse on the inside, just plain chocolate mousse with a thin coating of chocolate on the outside. It feels very children's ice cream bar.
I see. All right, that makes sense.
Leon, what are you trying next?
Oh no, that was my lot. I saved the best one to last. I saved the flaming hots for last. So I don't know if you guys got one. I don't know if you got any more, but I'm gonna try one more of these things because I'm an absolute.
All right, hang on. Right, what if right at the end when everyone's finished their snacks, you got to eat like 5 of them in a row?
I mean,
Stop torturing Leon.
Are you up for the challenge, Leon?
yes, I am. Just to prove that I'm a complete psycho. See,
You know,
this I know. Now we know.
Do
Now we
it for
know
the
the
views.
truth. Now we know the truth about Lena. She secretly wants to torture me, and now she wants
No,
me to keep loving her.
I'm doing it for the viewers to make it more entertaining.
Yeah, for the views.
I'm sorry,
If you guys see torture, I mean,
but obviously it's for the viewers.
Anyways, let's get down to our last one. Is a
boost.
Boost.
Hey,
I
can you
love
give me a boost on the back of your bike?
so this is a Cadbury boost. but
That's
the
upside
stuff.
down, dude. It's called Stoob because it was upside down.
This is a boost. Sorry. So this is a boost. Right? It's
I'm just wondering, isn't a booster a car thief? Sorry.
What? Give me a boost, and then they put their hands out like this, and you put your foot on their hands, and then you give them a boost up.
good.
That's awesome.
You know what I
you-
found funny about Boost? It came into the market so fast. Like, it wasn't there one day, and then it just honestly it just came. It was into the canteens in the shops all of a sudden really fast, and it just spread so quickly, and it's just been around since. You know what I mean? Like, I can't help but feel that was a bit planned because I don't feel like it's that much of a popular chocolate, but maybe I'm wrong.
What do you rate it?
You're actually right, because as far as advertising goes, all the other chocolates, they were given millions of dollars to advertise their chocolates, right?
Exactly.
Boost
And
was
they just
given-
had that one commercial where it was like Boost when you ate it, and I have not seen a Boost commercial ever since then.
That was sad because that
Straight
that
up.
ad came at like 10 o'clock at night when everyone would sleep on. So they basically did the work. It was like they, used Franklin's for advertising for that. So, as far as advertising goes, it was like the worst ad for advertising. But people still sold it. So,
Well, in saying that, what are we rating a boost, guys?
so I rate this 7 out of 10. To be honest, it's a nice chocolate. It's got everything you want in a chocolate, but again, if I'm to compare it to chocolates that I've just had, it's not as great. It's a good snack to have on the run, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite.
Yeah. I like Boost. It's a fun snack to have if you're on the run, but I would give this about a 4. It's not really my favorite. Yeah.
Well, it's not terrible, but
it's not terrible, but
it's like if you're in a candy store, right, and you see a Mars bar or you see
I'm definitely not picking a boost.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to pick a boost.
No one does.
No one does. You get a boost if you basically get Cadbury's favorites.
Yeah, exactly.
I
actually feel like they're a bit too sweet, and there's so much ingredient in it that it overpowers some of the. I don't explain that. Do you know what I mean by that, though?
Yeah, I think when I go into Coles or any supermarket, the Chiquito and the Boost, no one buys a Chiquito. I've noticed, and no one buys a Boost. I'm surprised that they still bring them into their pallets and they put them on the shelves and put a price when everyone walks past the Chiquito and everyone walks past a Boost. Everyone will go for either the Mars, the Snickers, the Kit Kat, the Maltesers.
Yeah.
I
feel that children will eat this and love it, but if you're going to compare it with, say, Kit Kat, Mars, Milky Bar, Snickers, those sorts of things, it doesn't even compete.
No, it doesn't, and it's still in the supermarkets, and that's why I said I'm just saying, Boost, what's up? That's a bit sus,
Yeah, why sell it? No one's buying it. Like I've seen a Chiquita. Like I used to buy Chiquita, and I've walked past on more than one occasion. I thought I just don't want to buy it, and I'm surprised it hasn't been discontinued. Like
straight up, I've never once purposely bought a Boost or a Chiquita in my life ever. But I've seen them forever. I've seen them for such a long time.
When it comes to Australian candy, like let's talk about the lollies for a second. So many lollies have now gone so woke that they've changed their names.
Like Red Ripper's gone.
Nah, you see, I'm all up for that because I'm sorry, but if something's offensive to a group of people, why not? It doesn't hurt anyone off the their back. Like, I get what you're saying. The name's iconic, it's around for a long time, but the lolly's still there, I guess, at the end of the day.
Yeah, but like, why get rid of Fantails?
Because the company stopped producing them.
Yeah, but everyone loves it. Like,
but for me, and I apologize to all the people that might basically find the names of candies offensive. That's a part of my childhood that I've grown up with, like Redskins.
So it's not offensive to you. I get it. It's something we did grow up with. You're right.
It's like the ice cream gay time, right?
Yeah.
I really like gay time. I don't care. I love.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like sometimes in other languages, some of their words can sound like swear words or slurs, and they can't help it. It's just another word in their language. Like, I get it.
Yeah, but that's all the candy we have tried. So we've all given you a rating. Go out there, and the chocolates, the chips we definitely recommend again is this one. Well done, Dunkin' Donuts. Well done, Twisties, to this.
Before we shut this down, are we going to do this dare?
Yes.
Oh,
they look
5
like
of them.
5.
Why
do they look like little hot dogs?
I need them on bread. That'd be great.
Cocktail weenies.
I personally, my favorite one of tonight was the Mars Lamington because that was absolutely beautiful. That's my favorite.
My winner, I don't know about yours, is this. Well done, Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. Well done, Twisties.
You know what? As far as originality goes and flavor, I'd have to go with the Twisties, the Dunkin' Donut Twisties.
Okay.
They blew me out of the water. I was just like, that's amazing.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Tim Tam Murray River Salted Caramel, and the worst was Blake Cherry Ripe, mate. Sauce.
My
I did enjoy the vegan chips as well. They were very good.
my worst was the boost. I'd give that a maybe less than a 4 or 3.
Oh, it's just got worse. In your eyes, it just got
Yes,
worse.
I'm doing the best and the worst.
Okay.
Alright.
You gave it a
Hey.
4.5, and now it's 3. So it just keeps getting worse.
Look,
Oh,
it got. She thought about it for a couple of minutes, and then she understood that it needed to come down a peg. Okay.
Now, how many of these did you want me to eat, Luna?
5 of them.
No, everyone, let them decide. Phil, you decide the number.
Look, I need him alive for the next meeting, so I'm gonna give you 5. Yeah.
Boy, that's nice. How nice are my friends? Can imagine what my enemies are like. All right.
I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward to this.
Signing
This is a-
off with the hot Cheeto parade. Here we go. Do, 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 do. And here comes the Cheeto man. Who's just like stuffing the Cheetos in his mouth. He's, ooh, ooh. Sorry.
I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward. Your behind is gonna burn like crazy.
You know,
Dur,
Leon,
dur, dur.
The ring of fire. The ring of fire.
Hey, well done. You ate them all. That's the last one. There you go. You did it.
Oh my god. Oh my
Put it on
god.
your resume. Cross it off your bucket list. You heard it
Well
here
done.
first.
Well done. What would you guys like us to try next? Please let us know in the comments below, because we will be wanting to try.
it's water for Leon.
Yeah, we
I'm
will
gonna try
try.
water now.
What other country snacks and lollies should we and drinks should we try next? Please let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe and push the bell, because that bell will help us get more content out to you. And we look forward to more content. We look forward to sharing what we have next in store for you guys. Thank you so much for our new subscriber, to our current subscribers and viewers. We wish you a happy day. By the way, since we've tried a lot of fun, today is Are You OK Day. So is everyone okay?
I am.
You know,
Now I
okay.
just had me water. Oh God, that's hot.
Ask him in an hour.
Yeah, ask him.
On that note, please don't forget to reach out to friends and family. Mental health is very important. It is Are You OK Day today. Reach out to friends and family. Let us know how you're feeling. Talk to us. We are all here. We love and care and think about each and every one of you, especially to friends and family. If you're in Australia, Lifeline is on 13 11 14 or lifeline.org.au, or if you're Beyond Blue, beyondblue.org.au, you can chat with them 24/7 or give them a call. Hope you enjoy your day. God bless you. Hope you're all okay, mentally well. Take care. Until next week. Good night, Australia. Good
Aussie,
night,
Aussie,
world.
Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
Bye.